If you're thinking about moving to Houston, Texas this year, this video is really important because something is happening in Houston's top suburbs right now that most relocation buyers, they don't even fully understand. And after you watch this video, you're going to understand how Houston actually grows. You're going to understand why certain suburbs and master plan communities absolutely explode. And you're going to understand why so many people, including locals, are choosing brand new master plan communities right next to the top suburbs. Everyone is talking about these. This isn't a drama video. This isn't negative. This is just how Houston works. And if you don't understand this pattern, you could definitely overpay, or you could miss a massive opportunity. Now, real quick, if at any point during this video, you're like, okay, this is exactly what we're trying to figure out. I need this kind of help. You're going to see a QR code pop up on the screen. That's the easiest way to reach out to us. Just scan it, fill out the short form in about 20 seconds, and you can also hit that down in the pinned comment as well. And that is where you can reach out to us at your own convenience. All right, guys, so let's break this down. The pattern most people miss is that Houston really grows in rings. Every about 10 to 15 years, the best suburb, it shifts outward, not because the old one declines, but because land runs out. And when the land runs out, master plan communities move one ring further. Builders buy thousands of acres early. They build the amenities first, then all of the schools, then the retail follows. Then all the appreciation and the locals tend to follow as well. And we've seen this over and over again. So let's walk through those top 5 suburbs that people search when moving here and what's happening right next door to them that has people moving to those every single day. Number 1 on the list is going to be the Woodlands. Again, this is one of the top places to live in the entire country. And the Woodlands, let me tell you right now, it's still elite and it's still a great place to live. But here's what's happening. New construction inventory inside the Woodlands is extremely limited. And by that, I mean there's literally a couple of homes that are basically custom new builds, and that's it. Most of those homes were built starting in the 70s, ending in the early 2000s. So with that, there's not a lot of new homes, there's no new construction, and the prices have severely climbed. So some of the buyers are saying, if we move this far north already, what's 10 minutes more? And these are the areas that most of those people are actually landing in. You've got Artavia. This is right in Conroe off 242. It's just 7 miles away. You've also got Highlands. It's a little bit farther south, but with the amenities, the golf course, the resort pools, it is amazing. Up to the north a little bit, you have Woodforest, which is basically called the baby Woodlands. It has a very similar feel, newer homes, and it has a lot going on there. And if you stretch out just a little bit farther into the Magnolia area, people are moving out there so quickly. It is really blowing up, and the top areas right now are really Creston and Colton. Now, the main reason for this, guys, is because they have those brand new homes. They have the modern layouts. They got all of the amenities going, but it's really because of those builder incentives. Sometimes there are significant price reductions. And if you get in early, which a lot of these are, you can get some massive lots in those sections. So you're basically getting the same proximity to the Woodlands, the jobs, the shopping, but you're getting those new homes and amenities. And after watching this entire video, you're going to start noticing this pattern everywhere. And I think you're going to be shocked at some of the suburbs that I talk about later in this video. But it's really not about leaving the Woodlands. It's all about leapfrogging it. Number 2 on the list is Katy/Cinco Ranch. So I just overheard a phone call where one of you guys, a client, reached out. We were doing a one-on-one Zoom call with JoJo, and he said, look, I'm looking at Katy, Texas because it's just the first one that always pops up. Cinco Ranch is iconic, but it is mature. It's the same thing as the Woodlands, right? So new buyers are just looking west. They're going out to Fulshear. They're going to Brookshire. They're going to Elyson. They're going to Sunterra. And here's why. When you compare basically getting a $800,000 resale home in Cinco Ranch versus getting a $500,000, $600,000, or $700,000 brand new construction home with all of those builder incentives, closing costs sometimes paid, lower interest rates, and you're just 8 minutes to the west, people and our clients start asking different questions. And the lifestyle really matters as well, because there you're going to get those new schools that are opening, new Katy ISD schools. You're going to get the brand new amenities. You get all of those modern home designs. And it kind of feels like, in fact, what most of our clients say, it feels like getting into Cinco Ranch early. And I think that's pretty powerful. And if you are somebody out there comparing Katy, Fulshear, Cypress, Magnolia, and you're just overwhelmed, Trust me, it is normal. And that's why we built the QR system. So just go ahead and scan this, fill out the form. It takes 20 seconds. We literally map this out based on your commute, your budget, everything that you need when moving here. It is that simple. And the best part is you can do it at your own convenience. So go ahead and scan that, fill that out, and we can't wait to talk to you. But let's jump into number 3. So this is Sugarland. Sugarland is stable. It is amazing. This is actually, holding one of my favorite master plan communities, and it's really on the outside of it, but it is established. It's got incredible school districts. Again, we can't steer in any way, but when you research these online, that's the number one reason people go down to Sugarland, Texas. Again, those mature master plan communities right next to Sugarland, they are beautiful, but it is heavy resale. So buyers are wanting that new Texas. They're sliding to the southwest. So they're going into areas like Harvest Green, Candela. They're going out a little bit farther to the southwest to areas like Richmond, and even going up to Fulshear. Yes, because it kind of splits Katy and Sugarland. And believe it or not, Fulshear is actually one of the fastest growing cities in all of the United States right now. But Richmond is one that's a little bit farther out. And JoJo started telling me about 3 years ago that he had a lot of clients going to Sugarland, and they all headed out to Richmond, and a bunch of them started buying out there. So you're going to get those, again, newer homes. You're going to get the massive ceilings. You get the open layouts. You get way more energy efficient homes. You're going to get the awesome sliders in the back that we love. Huge bathrooms, spa baths. And if you're really relocating from those areas like California, Washington, you're not moving here for a 2004 floor plan. You want something that feels 2026. So that's where the shift is really happening. And again, you're bordered right next to Sugarland, and some of these even fall right into the same school districts of Fort Bend ISD. Number 4 on the list is Cypress. There's no secret about it. The Cypress is booming. It is shocking to see the growth in that area. But Bridgeland really started to expand everything. It's the biggest master plan community, and most people don't even know that the new section of Bridgeland west of 99 isn't even zoned into Cy-Fair School District. It's out in Waller ISD. But now that it's expanded again and new development is pushing everything into Waller and Hockley, that is why those areas are blowing up. So there's a lot of master plan communities that are right on the border of Bridgeland, basically. So you've got Cypress. Bridgeland is the massive master plan community, and all of these little communities are just basically on the outskirts of it. And why is that? Well, you got a lot of land, you have massive lot sizes, you're building all of that future retail corridor out that way. You're still close to Cypress, all the shopping, all of the outlet malls. But people want to buy where the growth is actually going and not where it's already peaked. And that mindset shift, because we get to see it every single day, is happening more and more. And number 5 on the list kind of hurts my heart a little bit, but it's Kingwood, Texas. So Kingwood has all the trees, it's got the trails, it's a super established vibe, but a lot of buyers are noticing, you got areas right next door like the Highlands. You can go up again to those areas like I was talking about with Evergreen, Artavia, and even having that brand new Valleytown Ranch Center, Bender's Landing, access to Conroe, access to the Woodlands. That's where people go. And again, one of the things about Kingwood is the proximity to 59, to where you can get to downtown Houston or to Bush International Airport, which is right down the road. So these are going to give you that same proximity, but everything is brand new. Now, the good news about those areas that I'm talking about is you will still get that Kingwood vibe, because I knew when I moved here from North Idaho, the Northwest, I wanted trees. And you will find amazing master plan communities that sit right in the heart of basically forest. And it is gorgeous in there. Plus, you're going to get all of those new schools, the new retail. And again, with the modern homes, the builder incentives, the price reductions, they just get a lot of value for their money. And when you talk about all of these areas that we've mentioned today with heavy resale, if the house is fully remodeled, it's got a pool, it's going to get multiple offers. It's going to go super quick. So that kind of leaves you sometimes with the houses that are outdated, or when you reach out to us, we have the plan in place. So when those homes come available, we jump on them instantly. That is something that you could never do by yourself. But when you start to visit these new early stage master plan communities and you see all of the energy in there, you see all the people around, the amenities, the new schools, you start to realize just how awesome life could be in there. But the real question that you should be asking yourself, instead of asking what's the best suburb, you should be really asking yourself, Where's the growth moving to next? Because if you understand that, you're ahead of 90% of the relocation buyers. And that doesn't mean older suburbs are bad. They're amazing. But some people absolutely prefer mature trees, established restaurants, new construction around the area, and proven resale. And that's why you stick to those suburbs. But if you want the new, the modern, the builder incentives, the price reductions, and that future upside, then you need to understand the outer ring. And real quick, this has me wondering, in fact, our whole entire team is wondering, drop me a comment down below and tell me, are you more into the mature suburbs or are you more into the brand new master plan communities? So when you guys comment that down below, we're going to start to really get an understanding of what you guys want and what we can show. And I am really curious to see where you guys fall. And believe it or not, saying all of this, I still love living in the mature neighborhood. And again, guys, if you are moving to Houston, Texas, and you want help comparing those established suburbs versus the next ring, those master plan growth areas, scan this QR code right here, fill out the form. It takes just 20 seconds. We're going to help you build a smart plan before you even get here. Houston isn't shrinking, guys. It is expanding, and the people who understand the pattern, they will win. And with how large Houston is, trying to figure it out on your own is next to impossible. So scan that QR code, fill out that form. We cannot wait to hop on a call with you. And in the meantime, I've got this video right here, which is the top 7 areas that are going to explode in 2026. So you might want to watch that to get a full in-depth feel of what these areas actually look like.